So the next thing I'm going to mention is fuse sizes. Now you might have heard a lot of people joke about saying just put a 6-inch nail in it. That might sound funny, but it is actually, while it's not done, the sort of things that people do instead are almost as bad. So there's a couple of different things I want to mention. One is you've got fuses and breakers at your fuse board, distribution board, that sort of thing. But the thing that I'll come to later, the most common issue, is that of plugs. So first of all, what is this all for anyway? So when you've got a fuse wire or a breaker, this is a converter that converts a fuse wire holder into a modern breaker, and you can put that on the older boards, or the new boards which are just a lot of these plus additional protection. So the actual rating of a fuse or breaker is there to mostly protect against overcurrent. Now a light circuit is less, sockets are a bit more, ovens more, ring mains more. They are all at a certain value for a reason. A light circuits use smaller cables so they can't carry as much current, but they're not expected to run as much load. Simple as that really. There's more to it, but I'm just staying basic so that you have an understanding that they all need to be different values for multiple reasons. So what you wouldn't do is just put any old rating on there. You have to know what you're running at the end, what size cable that needs, and therefore what size fuse or breaker is going to protect that cable, which therefore ensures that the appliance is also okay. Now, so what happens in the event of certain faults, or if you just got too many things switched on or too much things plugged in, then it goes over that current and it trips. So it's there for a reason, to protect you and your family and to keep the appliances safe. But if you start messing about and changing what's in there, if that protection is too high, it's not going to blow in time if a fault happens. And so what happens is it causes a lot more damage, whether it's to the cable, whether it's to the appliance, or much worse obviously to the person who's got their hand on a live casing or whatever it is. And so when it comes to plugs, you see so many people, they take out a fuse that's blown, whether it's a 3 amp or a 5 amp. It might have been a low powered item, but this is so common, it's unbelievable and it's shocking. People replace that with a 13 amp fuse. That is a big no. It should be replaced with whatever's in there, but here's the thing, whatever was in there might have also been the wrong one. So what really should happen is you would look at the manufacturer's instructions to see what's needed in there and put in what they suggest. Now if you're not sure what should be in there, if you're not sure what breaker should be on your board, for example, lights should be lower, sockets kind of in between, showers and cookers higher. If it looks like you might have the wrong thing in there, and if you suspect that you might have the wrong size fuse in a plug, you definitely need to get some help to make sure that all is okay. Obviously ask your local electrician or pop onto Facebook, but either way, don't hold back, get some help on it, make sure you're up to date and safe. So I hope that's been useful, and that if you do have any issues or questions, just let me know either in the comments or get me on Messenger. Look forward to speaking to you next time. Thanks again.